Hello, thank you. Just make it a little bit higher. First of all, thank you for inviting me to come and talk about my songs. It's been a while, like I've probably written about 200 songs properly, and then I've got like over 100 on my phone saved as voice memos which are unfinished. So it's something that I have done a lot of, and then kind of life has taken over, and then of course you, thank you, Sia, you kind of come back into it, because for me songwriting is honesty. So if you are honest in your songwriting, you're going to write a good song. So I had that in my, I just made a poster, because that was kind of my mantra of, if you're going to write a song, I only write when I'm inspired by something. I can't write mechanically, and that's probably just out of respect for songwriting. I don't think it should be a forced thing, so I kind of feel sorry for people who have to do it as a job, because that would probably make me not enjoy it as much. So, I mean, similar to Jeff, it's kind of like has to be inspired by something. This song is one of my first songs. Ironically, had an experience at a primary school that made me learn I didn't really want to be a primary school teacher. And there was one student in particular, so it was an intermediate, and you could just tell that he'd had a really, really hard life, and ended up saying something to someone over the fence and was getting chased around the school. So that was an interesting experience while I was on placement, but it was just kind of the whole thing around things that get stolen before they should. So this song's looking through your box of glory, so like a glory box, and only finding theft of me, so only finding things that have been stolen. So that's the first line. So I think I'll just get into it, because kind of speaks for itself. Looking through your box of glory, but only finding theft of me. Stolen innocence before guilt was defined. And you're drowning in the memories, like they've got the best of you. Sacrifice taken to the extreme. And you're running much faster, fighting much deeper, hurting much louder from what they put you through. Looking for your escape in a world that holds no plans, fighting the mystery. And I don't want you to cry no more, don't want you to feel that pain, don't want any demons banging on your door. I don't want you to cry no more, don't want you to feel that pain. I want to restore, because everything is porcelain and everything is broken, but not as precious as you. And I'm disclosing information about my hidden past, even though it's so hard, I'll be there for you. And through all the pain, all the times they stole your name, saying I love you so. And through cry no more. I want to restore. Thank you. Right, so this next one is a more recent one. I say recent as in the last 5 years, because, like I said before, having a finished song is not too often, doesn't happen too often these days. So this song is about, I guess I'll answer the question, do chords or melodies come first? It's a little bit of both, kind of depending on the song. So I'll usually have a melody or a topic or something that inspires me. I think of songs as a bit of a mind map. I was a learning advisor for 11 years. So what we did with students was you get the topic and then you kind of mind map off it. So there's that whole thing of like the second verse being the hardest verse to write. So sometimes I will put the main theme of the song in the middle of the page and then kind of spread off it and think of synonyms or like similar words or similar concepts that are going to support the chorus of the song. And then the bridge is usually the kind of main punch of the song or something different to add. So yeah, that's my vague answer for that one. So this song is called Louder. It's just my observations in life, and even though we talk about observations, I think even if you do write a song for someone, it's still coming from a place where you can relate. So this song is kind of like, instead of putting our guard down, sometimes we'll just become louder. So in the arguments with someone, it can lead to getting louder instead of actually taking the armor off and becoming vulnerable. So that's this one. This may not be real for you, but it's obvious to me. The sound is deafening. Bring back the small town with its politics unseen. We're getting louder. When we used to overflow like waterfalls, and there was no such thing as brick walls. Your pain was never someone else's gain. We're getting louder and louder. So lastly, this one's a cover of a song that inspires me. So the song's by Brooke, Fraser. I think when you are songwriting, you're getting inspired, whether you're aware of it or not. So, like artists, as I was growing up listening to people like India Arie, Sarah McLachlan, Jewel, Lisa Loeb, and these are people that I will come back to and listen to. So I don't know if there's something about like who you listen to as a teenager. When you just go back and listen to it, it just brings some kind of, I don't want to say healing, but nostalgia. So I think who we listen to while we're growing up is quite significant. So yeah, I just really like this song. It's one that I really like the piano part too. And yeah, see how it goes. It's called Arithmetic.
I've been staring at the sky tonight, marveling in passing time, wondering what to do with daylight until I can make you mine. You are the one I want. You are the one I want. I've been thinking of changing my mind. It never stays the same for long. But if all the things I know for sure, you're the only certain one. You are the one I want. You are the one I want. I've been counting up all my wrongs, one sorry for each star. So I'd apologize my way to you if the heavens stretch that far. You are the one I want. You are the one I want. I won't find what I'm looking for if I only see by keeping score. 'Cause I know now you're so much more than arithmetic. And 'cause if I add, if I subtract, if I give it all, try to take some back, I've forgotten the freedom that comes from the fact that you are the sum. So you are the one I want. When the years are showing on my face and my strongest days are gone, when my heart and flesh depart this place from a life that sung your song, you'll still be the one I want. You'll still be the one I want. You'll still be the one I want. You'll still be the one I want.
Thank you. So, have we got time for one more? Okay, cool. Okay, so another thing we know songwrite is I like writing on different instruments. So I quite like writing sad songs, but ukulele is quite hard to write a sad song on. So kind of just good just to kind of mix it up a bit. So this song is called Chasing Butterflies. It is inspired by, I guess, the imagery of if you're chasing butterflies, you're not thinking about how productive you're being or what your parents will think or how much money you're earning. It's kind of just that metaphor of having fun. For me, it's about coming back to music. So I'll always come back to music as it's part of my core. I don't really know what to say for these songwriting things, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll try and answer them. So have a think about that, and then I'll try and remember at the end if anyone's got any questions. Okay.
The question is, who am I to be? The answer, who am I not to be? When I'm chasing gravity, I find reality. But this constant sense of urgency controls me. The vision is blinding and the open road no longer leads me home. And providence is starting to make sense, so here am I, chasing butterflies. I'm chasing butterflies. So take the guesswork out of my life. Am I fight something that ain't gonna die? Don't let the music fade from my mouth. I've come too far to be going south. Vision is blinding and the open road no longer leads me home. And providence is starting to make sense, so here am I, chasing butterflies. I'm chasing butterflies. 'Cause we are everybody else's best medicine while we poison our own souls. So sew it up, and this is heartbreak material. Vision is blinding and the open road no longer leads me home. And providence is starting to make sense, so here am I. Vision is blinding and the open road no longer leads me home. And providence is starting to make sense, so